Today, girls, and some boys, create mass hysteria over the Jonas Brothers.
But in the 1960s, the pop culture heartthrobs were the musical masterminds, the Beatles. The Beatles consisted of That was Ringo Starr, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and George Harrison. They started off their international superstardom in England when they released their first single, Love Me Do, in 1962.
After becoming superstars throughout the world from England, the Beatles first arrived in America to 10,000 screaming fans on February 7, 1964 at Kennedy International Airport in New York.
On February 9, 1964, the Beatles appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show for 73 million viewers. They performed All My Loving, Till There Was You, She Loves You, I Saw Her Standing There, and ended with I Want to Hold Your Hand.
This is a clip of the Beatles singing All My Loving on The Ed Sullivan Show. Philip Norman called their performance a moment simultaneously gratifying America's need for a new idol, a new toy, a pain-killing drug, and a laugh.
When the Beatles first arrived in America, because they were so young, their style was boyish and preppy and appealed to teenagers and mothers alike.
Well, what is there about the Beatles that you like? They're good!
America's obsession with the Beatles was referred to as Beatlemania.
From the cellars of Liverpool to the national limelight.
How would you define Beatlemania?
I couldn't define it. A lot of people have tried. I'm not going to try. Leave it to the psychologists and let them.
Hunter Davies said of Beatlemania, one long continuous succession of hysterical teenagers of every class and color, shouting uncontrollably, each of them emotionally, mentally, or sexually excited, foaming at the mouth, bursting into tears, hurling themselves like lemmings in the direction of the Beatles, or just simply fainting. It is impossible to exaggerate the Beatlemania because Beatlemania was in itself an exaggeration. The term Beatlemania was created to describe the mass obsession over the Beatles and their music.
We meant more to kids than Jesus did, or religion at that time.
Bob Dylan said of the Beatles, they were doing something nobody was doing. Their chords were outrageous, just outrageous, and their harmonies made it all valid. We leave you with these words from Ringo Starr.
This is a serious message to everybody watching my update right now. Peace and love, peace and love.